G'day team, Petey checking in with another unboxing. This time we've got the Joby GorillaPod Mobile Mini. So this one is super compact, so that one is tiny. Hoping to use that one just to prop the phone up on the desk, mainly to use it for hands-free so I don't have to have it on my head all the time. So that way I can work away here at the desk and be able to talk on hands free. So pretty standard Joby packaging. Got their red branding logo as always. Just standard cardboard. That print is not glossed or anything like that. Sometimes I have that. So it just shows you through there the widths it can do. What have we got on the back? It's got... No, I'm pretty sure it didn't come with the Bluetooth shutter button. Use with. So it definitely doesn't include that. A bit of a diagram as to what it can do. Look, I don't even know if it comes with that thing. I'm going to have to check that. Oh, maybe it is that clamshell looking thing. It's a bit unusual, that clamp, but that's cool if it does. So that's good. I think this time it's got... maybe that is 91mm. It looks like it'd be pretty close, so that might be your actual size. So this one here is the Galaxy S22 Ultra, which I've just replaced. Maybe it's for the width. Oof. Yep, so that'll just fit in on the phone holder clamp. So you can see that arrow at the top there, and then the bottom bit down there on the arse. Righto, well I reckon that should work. What else we got down there? All the company stuff. All their socials. Made in China. It's got SKU numbers. So that's it. Right, let's have a look at the Joby. These plastics on these are super tough on all the Jobies. I think it stops you from having a cheeky look in the store. These are pretty easy to get a hold of. Some of these niche ones, I think this one came from Amazon. It's not, I don't think it's the most popular, so you won't see it like the other more popular mainstream GorillaPods. So I'm pretty sure this one did come from Amazon. Yeah, that's a ripper of a box. So we'll just shimmy him out. Righto. So standard tripod. It's got your spheres per normal. Probably that's the smallest size I've ever seen. So you can just pull them out to make the tripod or whatever you want. I don't think these would be long enough to wrap around anything than your bloody finger. Sweet. So how's that work? These normally screw on here with a thread. That's definitely not unscrewing there. That's a bit of a shit. Why? Because I had hoped to stick that MagSafe holder, which is the Explorer MX bag. This is a ripper because I put that on other tripods to do essentially the same thing. So, oh well, bummer. Yeah, so I've stuck that one here. We'll go on like this Ulanzi one, which is pretty cool. But I found that's probably just a little bit too high. That's why I was hoping this one here might be a little bit shorter. Anyways, not to be. And I don't think this is actually going to work because it holds the phone in a horizontal position, whereas I need it in portrait. Whatever, I'm sure I'll find something handy to use it for. Love a gadget. Righto, so let's have a look. So this is fixed to that from what I can see. I don't want to force it too much. Maybe it does come undone, but I don't really see any tricks to that. Oof, I could try and force it, but I think I'm going to break it, and on camera that would be pretty embarrassing. No, so that is just spinning the top sphere, so that would just give you a bit of adjustments to spin your camera around. So then you've got this stretch thing to allow it to open. Okay, and it seats onto that, and then this pulls up. This will probably pop out, maybe. It does not. So what you got there, you got a couple of dowels there, which will then go into these locators to snap it down. I guess that's for transit. That's pretty firm in there, so I think you have to pull that bungee, whatever you call that. Bit of branding on the front, so you'll see those things there. They will seat down into those things. Maybe. Oh yeah. So it snaps down. Pretty firm. That's like a solid-ish plastic. It's smooth. And then it's got a bit of a grippy rubber. That rubber shape there, it's like a soft toe rubber. It's not too much flex in it. Probably call that hard, but it's definitely soft compared to your hard, just normal plastic. Okay, well let's give it a go. So if you want to go for the back of the phone or front facing camera, so let's do it this way, so give you a bit more perspective rather than black screen. So stretch that. Oh shit, that's stupid tight. Okay, just got it. I reckon that almost busted that elastics. So there's your elastic, super tight. Probably the more you square it up, the less stretch you're gonna have. So you go shifting it this way, it's a greater distance. So that's all right. Sit it down. Oh yeah. See if we can angle it a bit more. Yeah, so that's about square. Oh yeah, so you can bend it to that angle. About that is the max, but then that's gonna fall over, so you just adjust the legs, the tripod legs down the bottom. And so that's cool. So then you could have it essentially in front of you, pointed at something, and then if you've got the Bluetooth trigger shutter thing, you could then start shooting some photos. Righto, well I say that's okay. It's probably a little bit smaller than I want. A little bit disappointing that they just didn't have a thread on there, because that would have been just perfect height. If I'd have been able to just snip that bloke on there, it would have been very good. Not to worry, I'm sure that I'll still find that useful, and you definitely cannot turn that portrait, so have to be horizontal, unless maybe we can manipulate this to go up. Oh, we can. Let's try it. If I shift this all the way up. Oof, that is super tight. So if you got one of the bigger smartphones, you're going to be having a bit of a battle. And I think this phone's going to be too heavy that way, so that is just ridiculous to get that on. So I don't want to break that already first go. Oof, that is just on. Just, because ideally you'd want that to spin around like that, so it's grabbing it square, but we'll try. No, that does not have the stretch to square that, so it's seated like that on the phone. So then if we get this and put it down there now, there's no chance that's going to work. Because the phone's too heavy. That will do that. Maybe run the supports that way. So maybe if we put no, So that's stupid fiddly. And I think so you have to go, so that's just not going to work because this is too heavy. You could potentially try and shibby this around for the balance point, but just with a phone of that size, it's no deal. Maybe if you've got a smaller phone, but that's going to do that. Look, so for this, it's going to be landscape only, and this would have to be relative to the balance point of the phone for weight distribution evenly. So even that, there's no way it's going to support that. So you'd have to go like that, like that, like that. And then this one here would have to be pretty much bang on to split the gap between those two. That's got it somewhat. That's pretty low. But then again, that could look cool if you've got this on the ground, you want to shoot like a photo, especially in the ultra wide zoom, so it's looking up. That could be cool. Fiddly, but you're definitely going to have to get these up, these two on more of an angle like that, so it's got putting more down on that support. All right, that's okay. Out of 10, I'll probably give that 3. Build quality is typical Joby. That's probably not the best idea I've ever seen, but it does make it very compact. Because the normal Joby holders, the traditional ones, are quite big and they don't collapse down like that. So look, that's all right. Probably good for your pocket. Put a bit of bulge in your pocket, get some jokes going. That's all right. It would have been absolutely magic if that could unscrew. So that would be my feedback to Joby. That's pretty cool. So it's definitely got limited use compared to the other ones. These legs are okay. I have busted one, which was a little bit unexpected because it wasn't really manhandled or anything like that. These have got your typical rubber texture, give it a bit of grip on the ground. So that's it, and I guess its size in relation to S22 Ultra, I'd call that 3/4. Not bad. It's pretty light. It's super light actually. Just righto team. Well, that is the Joby Joby GorillaPod. Joby GorillaPod Mobile Mini. Get a cool little photo for YouTube thumbnail. Because I'm not good at photography. Joby GorillaPod Mobile Mini. Righto team. Hope you have an awesome day.